And good morning to everyone. Back home again after a little hiatus, visiting my family in Arizona and in Denver, in the Denver area, in Centennial, Colorado, and back again. Happy to be here, but at the same time, had a wonderful time with my family as well. Actually, letting everything leak out of my brain for a couple of weeks. Um, the the thought I wanted to leave with us has something to do with the visit, but something it's just something I've noticed. Um, I've noticed how flexible and how adaptable people are, and how sometimes we make ourselves prisoners of a certain way of doing things. But when we are presented with an option, sometimes the option makes things easier for us. For example, I noticed I noticed out in Arizona that there were people working on rooftops last year, especially, and not so much this year because it only got to 112 this year in Arizona, but last year 115, 117 in July. People working on roofs, doing roof work outside, seemingly oblivious to the heat. Knowing, I'm sure they knew it was hot. And it was you could cook an egg on the sidewalk. It was so hot, and yet working outside. I've seen this summer my good sister-in-law. She was really perspiring, really heavy with the humidity. Could hardly stand the humidity, and the humidity was like 20%. I think it's 18% in Denver today. Um, and here in Tampa, I think our average humidity is like 80%. It's some ridiculous number. Uh, it's a reminder to me how people adjust to the environment that they're in. And I guess the thought I wanted to leave with us is this: we get used to it. As a matter of fact, we get so used to it, we acclimatize ourselves. So when there's a change, we start getting frustrated. And it's a reminder to me of what I was taught growing up. Always was a message that was given to me right from the earliest of times. And I remember going to school and being reminded, if you surround yourselves with, we make our own heaven and we make our own earth here. We make our own hell here as well. We surround ourselves with violence and we steep ourselves in violence. Then sooner or later, as I said, that's going to affect us. We get adjusted to it. We get acclimated to it, you know, and it doesn't bother us after a while. Thank goodness. I think there's still certain things that still I can't watch. I'm not a horror movie person. I can't watch horror movie person. So I know it's just a movie, but still I just can't watch it. I can't watch these grisly gore and blood things either because it just upsets me. So I think, as I said, there are things that we need to make and adjust to ourselves. Be flexible, yes, but let's not get so flexible that we adjust and we get comfortable with, just like getting comfortable with 117-degree temperature. Let's not get accustomed and comfortable with the violence that goes on in our world, with the immorality that goes on in our world, with the hatred and the intolerance that goes on in our world. Let's not get so comfortable that that it doesn't bother us. We say, well, that's just the way it is. No, we have to be bothered by those things, and we have to give witness to something entirely different as Catholic Christians. And so I ask us as we move ahead in this summer, the heat of this summer, whether it be in the dryness. I think today was 1% chance of rain in Arizona, 0% chance of rain in Denver. Sorry, Larry. Sorry, my brother. He was always looking for rain for his garden. And as we look at 0% rain here, it's 70% chance of rain, and as it is almost every day, it seems, during the summer. We adjust to it, and it's okay to be flexible in some things and to adjust and to be comfortable with some things, but let's not be comfortable in everything as we see everything around us. Let's not forget the good that's going on in the world. Get comfortable focusing on the good. Let's not give more weight and more importance and more value to the evil. Evil is out there. We know it. We don't say it doesn't exist, But it is out there. But let's not forget the good that's out there. And let's take time to focus on that and give equal weight, equal balance to that. I only wish our news media would give equal play to on screen to the good things going on in the world, as well as the hurtful and negative and violent and intolerant and bitter, angry news that's out there. But I can't blame the news so much, because that's what we seem to want to watch. If we didn't want to watch it, we wouldn't, and they would change perhaps to something different. Let's make choices that reflect what we want to be comfortable with, what we should be comfortable with. Changing the world to a world where we see each other as brothers and sisters, that we connect with each other, independent of what faith we are, what culture we are, what gender we are, what political party we belong to. It doesn't make a difference, because violence and intolerance knows no boundaries. Violence, intolerance, hatred, bigotry, and all of these hatreds and all of these things, they destroy the soul, and they know no boundaries. And so we should know no boundaries of being brothers and sisters, seeing how connected we all are. We're not born with those things in our life. We're not born hating. We're not born being intolerant. We're not born being racist. We're not born being any of the negative things that we see in our society. Those are things we learn as we grow older. What are we teaching? What are we witnessing to? Let's choose to witness to peace, to joy, to hope, to light, and to God's love in our life, and pass it on to those around us. God bless you all. Have a great day. And as I said, enjoy the summer, enjoy life, and enjoy the gift of life that God has given to all of us. God bless you all, and have a great day and a great week. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for us. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for you.